In Minecraft Skyblock, there are realms known as sky mines. They provide you resources depending on the tier you are currently on, and in order to get to the next tier known as Haunted Lands, I have to complete a few requirements to get there. Let's see if I can manage to make it to the Haunted Lands. So last video, the main plan was really to just get a understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing on the server. Today, our plan, of course, is to go ahead and work towards the Haunted Lands that I mentioned in last video. Of course, there are some requirements that we have to go ahead and hit. So if we go ahead and go fly all the way over to the portal here, as you can see, we are quite literally at 2 of them complete out of the 3. So we just need to go ahead and get the wheat done, which is pretty simple. All it is just going ahead and breaking all this. Takes no time at all. And I did find out what Tim the Traveler does. Apparently he gives you quests on the top of the screen, and those quests can be used for getting certain things like the Timmy tools. So what we need to do is now go to the Unstable Rift, and we should complete the challenge here at spawn. We have to enchant something, I believe. So we're gonna go here to the spawn. So we're at spawn. Let's go to the library, which is essentially the Unstable Rift here. So at the Unstable Rift, I do want to go ahead and do blacksmith shop, and we can go ahead and buy some tools here. With our money, of course, we can actually buy some iron tools, and then we can enchant all this, and we can even get armor already. So we're gonna buy all the armor we need. So we'll buy an iron pick, iron axe, and iron hoe. And then our sword, I think we're gonna go ahead and keep the same. It's probably a good idea that we use this. Does more damage to zombies specifically. So we got rid of everything that we needed to get rid of, and we're gonna go to here, and we're gonna enchant our axe. We right click here, and now we get an enchant. What are we getting? All right, here we go. Fortune 1, not really that great if I'm gonna be honest. I was hoping for something that did damage, but I guess we'll go again. Headhunter's Mark. What does that do? Okay, so here's the enchants catalog. It's within this NPC here. We go ahead and click this, and we can see the max level and what each enchant does. Okay, so we get head drops if we actually have this enchant that we got, which is pretty interesting. I probably won't be using this axe for the time being, but we'll see. We do have a sharpness 2 book that I think I'm going to save for the future. Once we hit a netherite sword in the future, that is at least the plan I want to go with. We'll try and upgrade these tools also throughout the video. We'll get a lot of XP. So what I'm gonna do is farm a lot of wheat, and we're also gonna get our reward really quickly from Timmy, which I don't have a clue what the reward was. It's not in our claim, but we do get this. Oh, it's an XP bag. But the server's about to restart. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more stuff done. We'll complete what Timmy has to offer here in a while, and we'll go ahead and get enough for the Haunted Lands to be unlocked. So I'll give an update here in a moment. It's been a day since I last recorded, and I want to give an update on the things that I've found and that we have done off camera. So if we take a look here, I have a common lockbox, which there's a giant spider, like 3-4 times my size, spawned in the mine cave area in the forest. And apparently if you kill it, you get a lockbox or whatever. But apparently you need a common key, which I don't know how you get. So we're gonna have to figure that out in the future because we can't open it without a common key. So we'll leave that in here for the time being. I got a lot of infernal shards that we'll figure out those eventually because it can craft infernal eggs, which I think are like pet eggs or something, maybe. I'm just guessing here. And then I got a ton of wheat seeds, which is nice. We got $100,000, 13,000 XP, which is amazing. So we're gonna enchant our armor even more, get it up even better. That is the plan. And if we go in our menu here and go to the milestones for sky mines, you can click on this and then click on the milestone itself. And I didn't even know you could get rewards from here. That's what we were getting when we were completing milestones that I just was not aware of. So you can see I got a lucky block, which we can literally open instantly. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim all my milestones that I can claim because it gives me certain boosts and certain things I need. So I might as well claim everything I can get. It is a tedious process to claim them all at the beginning of doing it, but other than that, we're getting a lot of free loot, so I can't really complain. Okay, we got all our milestones in the forest section. So we have lucky blocks, which give us random items or whatever. We got a regen potion. Interesting. What do we get now? 5 skeleton heads. Technically, we had one on us. 3 lapis shards. Interesting. We don't have those. Enchantment book. Ooh, looting 1. A potion. Interesting. Creeper heads, which are probably pretty easy to get. A coal shard, which is unfortunate. A tiny money bag. I'll take any bit of money I can get. A fox pet. Wait, what? And a refined cactus. Okay. We'll go ahead and put all the loot away giveaway that we just got, but I have no clue what in the world that fox pet is. So if we go into pets here, we have a fox. It gives a power bonus and a chance for ore shards for its special ability. Okay, so if we click it and equip it, it should be here. Oh my gosh, look, we have a fox that follows us now. That is so cool. So we get a chance for ore shards, an extra chance, which I'll take it. That's a free pet, and I'll take what I can get. So we're gonna go ahead, go to spawn really quick, and we're gonna enchant our armor. But that's what I found out recently was milestones like that you can get done and claim all the loot from there, which I just literally had no clue about. It's all a learning process. But we have a ton of XP. We're gonna upgrade our gear pieces one piece at a time. We'll go buy boots, and then we'll do one for each of these and see what we get on them. A feather falling one. That's honestly not great. We'll go ahead and do the leggings. Ooh, swift sneak. Okay. And it looks like I accidentally put the leggings in again, so we might do two for each of these, I guess. That was not on purpose. That was literally an accident. Which we got arrow deflector. I'm just gonna put it on and we'll keep moving. Let's go ahead, do the chest plate. We'll do it twice. And there's a secret room back here we can unlock. It's a rotating shop once we use this 15 times. We got thorns, which is pretty good for the fact that our chest plate technically will not break. So that's good. We'll go ahead and do the chest plate one more time, and then we'll do the boots again. That is the plan. We got Heartstone. I don't know what Heartstone does, but oh, it gives me extra hearts. It's like overload, I guess, from other servers, you could say. It goes up to 10. Okay, interesting stuff. Got it. And then we got our boots that we're gonna do here one last time, and then we'll do the helmet twice, and we'll be good on our armor for a bit. I really want protection. That's what I'm hoping for here. Soul speed. I mean, if there's soul sand anywhere, this will be good. And now we're gonna do the helmet twice, which will pretty much be all of our XP after this. I don't think we can do any more enchants after that. Aqua Infinity, which is not great. And then we'll go ahead one last time. Arrow deflector. Okay, I mean, I'll take what I can get. Arrow deflector is not bad. I shall say that. Arrow deflector, I'll take. I'm curious on how many limited enchant slots you have. I don't think there's a limit, but I may be mistaken. Like, I just don't know. So now we're gonna go ahead and hop right over to the forest again, and we're gonna go ahead and unlock the haunted lands. We just have to farm a little bit of wheat. I'll show you guys how much we have left. We have a total of 400, a little less than that, and we have to get a refined wheat for our next challenge, which resets in 10 hours after that. So we're gonna go ahead, try and get a refined wheat as well as unlock the haunted lands. All right, we got the refined wheat already. Wow. I just don't know how I get this to work over here. Last time I just right-clicked or whatever and then dropped it in the area, but we'll just stand here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think it's basically you drop it and then you pick it up and it considers it as collecting for the wheat for some reason, the refined. So it wasn't bugged in last video. I just didn't know how to do it. We got a milestone here. Let's go ahead and claim it. Should be the farming one. Yeah. 2 common loot boxes, which we still cannot even open. And there we go. We have haunted lands unlocked, as you can see. Let's go ahead, hop right through. And there we go. We are in haunted lands. So now we have 2 different locations, and we have lapis cactus, creepers, crystal collector, and pet collector. So let's look around to see what's here, because I haven't really investigated yet. So it seems to be a cactus-based area with lapis-based mobs and creepers, which is interesting. I'll give it that. And charge creepers. Oh my gosh. And then what's our challenge in here today? Kill 6 bees and farm cactus. Okay, so where's the bees at though? Because I have not seen a single bee. So it says kill bees. I guess we're gonna kill the bees and get that challenge done already. Might as well. I think we need 1 or 2 more kills. It says 4, but I don't know if it's updated. And for some reason, this potion doesn't even work. I'm trying to splash it. Literally does not work at all. So I'm probably gonna put these in a chest for the time being until I get them to be usable. Because right now I can't even use them. Okay, so we got the bees killed. Interesting. It says 5 out of 6, but technically we have it already for some reason. Is what it is. So I'm gonna quickly go ahead, go to the island, and we're gonna drop off the zombie head and the refined wheat, as well as the boxes here and the potions. I'm gonna quickly make 2 more chests for other loot. So like wheat seeds, we're gonna get like a total of I think 9 stacks that we'll just hold on to at all times for each kind of crop if we can. That's what I'm gonna aim for. So we'll get a lot of chests going for everything that we need to store here for the time being until we use it on our island. But I think what I want to do is kind of stay away from the haunted lands for a little bit until I get my gear up so I can actually attend it more, because we can still do the forest. It's still an option. We still have access to it, and I still want to complete a lot of the milestones. And mainly I want to complete the farming ones because these are the easiest and it gets gets us money as well, since I can really just go ahead and fly over all this. We also still have Timmy over here, and the reason Timmy's over here is because the top of our screen, we need to get a wisdom fragment from killing mobs over here, which doesn't take too long. I believe it's a 1 in 10, so it should be easy to get it, a wisdom fragment, and then we can get the loot from Timmy, which I did get this gear quite literally from Timmy as well, the proc gear, which is nice, so that's good. And we also got the wisdom fragment already. It says bring it to Timmy, so I guess we can go ahead and hop right over there. All right, let's go to Timmy, and what do we get? Oh, we get a lucky block, and now Timmy's gone. Okay, what do we get here from the lucky block? A skeleton head, not really that great, but Timmy is now forever gone from the forest, I believe. But yeah, the boss I was saying about that gives that lockbox occasionally spawns right here. For anyone that's wondering, it spawns here occasionally. That's at least from what I've noticed, so it's definitely worth to kill it if you can, just to get that lockbox. So what I'm gonna do is probably get a lot of milestones done off camera for next video, just so we have them all done almost, at least for farming and just a lot of other things, because I don't want to progress too quickly through all the different areas. I want to limit my progress a little bit. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I appreciate all the support recently, and I will see you all in the next one.